Hello, senior English classes. This is Dr. Beers. I do the college and career counseling here at Air Academy. The English teachers are kind enough to give me some minutes of their class time to talk to you about the college application process and the deadlines and timelines to get things done. On the College and Career website, on the Air Academy website, on the College and Career page, are a couple of handouts, as well as on our Class of 2021 Schoology account, you can find these handouts. So the PowerPoint presentation that I'm going over today, that will be available on both the College and Career page of our website, as well as your Schoology account, Class of 2021. And then also this nice little newsletter that I print every year, how to do college items and when to do them, is also available on the College and Career page and on the Schoology Class of 2021 account as well. Before we get started, or as we get started, I would like to just point out that this is a process, more so this year than ever. This is a learning process for all of us. Consider your applications and keeping track of everything, writing essays, sending out applications. Think of this as a part-time job. And then get yourself organized again this year more than ever. Create a calendar on your phone, on your computer. I've seen some families even with a big calendar up on their wall of their dining room to keep track of all the deadlines, the to-dos, and the details. Think several weeks, if not several months ahead of time, especially when it comes to asking teachers or counselors for a letter of recommendation. Think a long ways ahead of time. And then last point, it is more important this year than ever to check directly with college admission offices about policies and procedures, especially during this COVID time. A lot of colleges are changing weekly or even sometimes daily about certain policies. So for example, does this college require an ACT or an SAT score? The best place to go is go directly to the source. Go directly to the college and ask. All right. Many choices when it comes to college. There are about 4,000 in the United States. I would more so this year than ever pick a few local colleges to apply to just in case. We don't know how long this pandemic is going to last. We don't know a lot of the situation, so it's really nice to have maybe a local school or two in your back pocket. So no matter how badly you want to go out of state, I would pick an in-state college or two. There are lots of choices. Get on the internet, research, check out any virtual or online presentations that the college might have, and we will keep you posted of any virtual tours or virtual information sessions as well. There is a group of colleges that belong to an organization called the Western Undergraduate Exchange, and these are Western United States public colleges that belong to WUI, Western Undergraduate Exchange. They do have a website that's really useful. Not all colleges in the Western United States belong to WUI, but WUI allows our students to go out of state but not pay an out-of-state price. So Northern Arizona University, Montana State, and University of Wyoming are our three most popular WUI colleges to go to. We are on a military base here. That's a big deal for us. If you're interested in applying to one of the military academies, I would let your alpha counselor or let me know as soon as possible. It is a huge honor to attend one of the military academies. It is also a very labor-intensive process to apply to one of the military academies. So if you are interested in applying to a military academy, please let your counselor or counselors know as soon as possible. Lots of important considerations when it comes down to choosing your college list or picking your college, but the most important thing needs to be, does this college have my academic programs I'm interested in? Not all colleges have all majors, and so it is important to investigate and confirm that if you want to study nursing, for instance, the colleges you're applying to have nursing as a major. There are a lot of great colleges out there. A lot of colleges have a lot of majors to pick from, but not all colleges have all majors. Here's kind of an important one anymore is distance from home, especially with the COVID situation. Do you feel comfortable going away to New England to go to college, for instance? Do you want to be closer to home? How close to home is too close to home? So that's a really important thing to think about and kind of process with your parents as well. If you haven't been on Naviance, maybe you're a new student or maybe it's been a while, Naviance is how we do everything college and career related. So Naviance is how you will let us know where you're applying to college. Naviance is where you'll order your transcript from. After you've talked to a teacher about a letter of recommendation, Naviance is where you'll drop that teacher's name. And so Naviance is how we do everything college and career related. I will get you guys on Naviance here a little bit later in class and make sure you know how to get on it and do a few important things with Naviance. It's important to link through Air Academy's website to get to your Naviance page. Don't just Google Naviance, but go through the login page of Air Academy's webpage to get to your Naviance account. I also think it's important to use the same computer or use the same device that you use for Schoology, because a lot of times that'll make the process a lot easier than just trying to get on maybe a device you don't usually use. A lot of other good resources out there. My Colorado Journey is a great website. It has a lot of different career and interest inventories, has some good college search engines, and it has a link for you to access a fund of college that has been set aside for you called the College Opportunity Fund, COF, College Opportunity Fund. To register for this fund, it will take you about 5 minutes, and to register for this fund, you can use it at any Colorado 2-year or 4-year public college. It saves $94 per semester hour, and so that will save you hundreds and thousands of dollars should you choose to attend college somewhere in Colorado. This fund, you can't export this fund outside colleges, outside of our state, but should you choose to attend UCCS or CU Boulder or CSU, this money will be set aside for you, and you will see this money subtracted right off your college bill, just like a scholarship. So here's the link to register for it, or you can go to mycoloradojourney.com and they'll have a link on that page to register for your COF money. Lots of other great resources. College Board is a great resource. There's My Colorado Journey for you. College websites, super important to check out. One important feature available on all college websites now is a net price calculator. So that will allow you to plug in some personal information about you, personal information about your family's finances, and it will spit out a pretty accurate number of what the net price that you could expect to pay if you get accepted, if you choose to attend that college. So all colleges in the country now, as part of their website, have a net price calculator. All right, how to apply? What do I need to do? When do I need to do it? So application process starts now. Most, if not all, college applications are available now. So obtain and complete the application. On just about any college's website, you will find a link for an online application. So if you click that link, it will bring you to that online application for that college. Most colleges have their own application. Out of 4,000 colleges, most have their own application, and most you find the link right on their website. There is another group of about 800 colleges called the Common Application. So about 800 colleges accept what is called the Common Application. To fill out a Common Application, you just go to commonapp.org, and most colleges that accept the Common Application, they also have a link to commonapp.org right on their website. So they'll have a link to the Common App website. If you're going to use the Common Application, just know that most Common Application colleges need between 1 to 2 teacher recs, and most Common App colleges also require a counselor evaluation, which is just a short little form that we need to fill out for you. If you choose to use the Common Application, you do need to come down and let your counselor know. You do need to let your teachers know, because there's one additional form that teachers need to fill out for you in addition to writing a letter of recommendation for you, and they need to fill that out for you if you're using the Common Application. Not all colleges accept the Common Application, so it's important to investigate that. If you're applying just to UCCS and Pikes Peak Community College, they do not accept the Common Application. If you're applying to CU Denver, they don't take the Common Application. Colorado Mesa University doesn't take the Common Application. So you have to research. You have to kind of see, does this college take the Common Application or not? And is it worth my time to use the Common Application? The Common Application is a very useful application, but it is a very long application. So if you're going to use the Common Application, my advice is I'd use it as many times as you can. It is a lengthy application. If you're using the Common Application in your Naviance account, there is a spot for you to check a box and also put in an email address for you to link or match your Common Application account and your Naviance account. And I can show you where that's located. Once you've applied to your college, and once you've pressed submit on your application, then the next thing you need to do is order your transcript. And to order your transcript, you're going to add the college to the colleges you've applied to page in your Naviance account. And then if we're physically open, you can come down to Student Services and sign a little transcript release form. And if we're not physically open, after you have added the college to the colleges you've applied to page on your Naviance account, you can email Miss Olson or Dr. Beers, and we will then send your transcript. But it's two steps to have your transcript sent. One is to put it into Naviance under colleges I've applied to, and then the second thing is to let Miss Olson or Dr. Beers know, and then we'll send your transcript. So 2 steps. It's not an automatic process. All right. Parts of the application, we won't go over this too much. It'll just ask for a lot of personal information. Perhaps it'll have you list out some resume items. If you don't have a resume or you don't have a list of some of your accomplishments or some of your activities, I would say it's really important to make a resume or at least kind of a summary list, because when you're asking teachers for letters of recommendation, it would be really nice for you to be able to email them a summary list, a summary sheet of what you've accomplished as a student. Here again is just the teacher recommendation kind of requirements that we have for our school. We require that students give their teachers 3 to 4 weeks notice minimum. Give them a little reminder and give them longer if at all possible. And then please remember a thank you note of some sort for this process. So what teachers should you ask? I would pick the teachers you feel like know you the best, the teachers who you have a good relationship with. It's okay to ask junior year teachers, and it's okay to ask senior year teachers. Most colleges would like to see junior or senior year teachers. If you don't have a good relationship with any teachers since clear back from freshman or sophomore year, colleges might wonder why a little bit. So I would ask maybe your favorite junior year teacher. How many letters of rec do you need? Really, honestly, it's up to each college, but most colleges are okay with 1 to 2 teacher recommendations. That's important to check again directly with your college on how many letters of recommendation they need. But the answer is 1 to 2. Right. Most colleges charge an application fee, and the application fee is about $30 to $90. And so when you apply to college, my advice is I'd apply to 4, 5, or 6 colleges, maybe up to 8. don't apply to 20 colleges. That would get really expensive, and that would be a lot of writing and a lot of applying. So somewhere between about 4 and 7 is a pretty good number. For essays, your senior English teachers will help you write those essays.